How's it going, everyone? Happy Valentine's Day, and we're going to be talking about the new improvements that they made to the Valentine units from 2019 on Blazing. And before we get into that, I also want to say I'm a little bit surprised that they buffed these units, and at the same time I am disappointed because every other year for Valentine's they've gone out their way to make a brand new unit, and this time they didn't even bother. They just left it as it is, so that's a little disappointing with the lack of effort. But they did go ahead and buff these units, and I want to talk about it because it's actually pretty cool, and I think it's cool to do for Valentine's Day. So if you guys never saw my Valentine videos in the past, or last year for that matter, I mean, I did end up getting Sakura-chan, and over time I have gotten more of her. So I have her at luck 40 actually, which is pretty cool. I mean, I got a couple of her in the exclusive summons as well, which is actually pretty random. And so yeah, I almost have her done, which is actually pretty good considering the fact that she's gotten a buff now, and she's not a bad unit in my opinion, even though she's like a festive holiday unit. I personally don't think she's bad. So with that said, the other Valentine unit we're going to be talking about, of course, is Hinata. And man, I wish I could have pulled Hinata. I was actually disappointed when I pulled Sakura because y'all know I'm a Hinata fan over Sakura-chan here. So I would have rather have had Hinata because yeah, she's a good unit too, but nah, but alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and look at the buffs they've made. So when it comes to Sakura, the status were adjusted, and you can definitely see that. I mean, look at their health and their strength. Like, she's a mid-range, and she's got some pretty decent health. And then enhanced ninjutsu and secret technique damage, enhanced field skill and buddy skill, enhanced sync skill, and then the second and fourth ability. So we'll look at all that. The second and fourth ability are actually really important for her because now she does 300 and 400 healing. That's 700 healing on a 3/6 chakra unit. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't have that second healing ability, but hey, maybe I'll get another one of her in the future, and that would be dope because that's a lot of healing for a wisdom festive unit. Like, that's not bad at all. It's really not, especially for wisdom. Like I said, kind of wish she would have been skill because that would have been helpful to have for skill healers. But this Sakura-chan's not bad. Obviously, like I said, her stats went up. Her field and buddy skill, she now does 500 healing on her buddy skill, so that's insane too. And then her field skill boosts attack by 150 to 300. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't remember how much it was before that. Her first jutsu still changes the enemy to skill, but it does have a different damage multiplier now, which is good. Her ultimate especially, I can tell with that. But yeah, this Sakura is really good. I use her a lot when it comes to switching the typing. The only problem is there's way better units that switch the typing to skill. Like, Kushina is my personal favorite because if you're switching the typing to skill, you most likely have Final Valley Naruto along with you. So just bring Kushina, they go together perfectly. But this Sakura is not bad as well, especially if you also have her ult. You can get literally 6,000 heals on top of the 700 every time as well, so that's pretty good heals. This Sakura can definitely come in handy on your wisdom team if you don't have Shizune or someone else with the heals. Then yeah, you could definitely bring this Sakura. She's 3/6 chakra too, so she's gonna have chakra for days, and I think she's a really good unit now. She's still a Valentine's Day unit, like, it's nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? So but I think this is cool, and I'm glad I have Sakura. I actually am glad. I think Sakura is probably better than Hinata now. That could just be my opinion, and trust me, it hurts me to say that, but this Sakura is pretty good, man. She really is, and she has that ability where she gets chakra back at a 10% rate, so she's a really good unit. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at Hinata, my girl now. We're gonna look at her. Now, I don't have Hinata, like I said, but I do know that she's getting a boost as well. As you can see, this is Hinata right here. She's got a high strength boost for sure, but let's go ahead and look at what they actually did. So Hinata's is actually more, it seems like they did more. So her status are adjusted. Obviously, she has way more strength. I mean, I know she's a short range unit, but oh my goodness, she's got a lot of strength. If they ever get limit breaks, it's over. But alright, so the jutsu ceiling and resistance on field skill, okay, that's good. So she can't get jutsu sealed, it's only on her field skill. Her ninjutsu and secret technique damage, and then modified ability 4, and enhanced 1, 2, 3, and 5. So pretty much all of Hinata's abilities have gotten a revamp. So this one's 25, 25, 30, 40, and 30. So they rechanged this one, I think, what it was. So now this Hinata's not bad actually, because look at that, she's got literally 100%. She's got 100% immobilization resistant. I mean, it kind of is stupid though that it takes up 3 abilities, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. And then she also does 50% extra damage to skill units, which is not bad at all because she's a hard type. This Hinata will actually slay skill typing. she might be better at doing that than the Itachi for New Year's, actually, to be honest, it feels like. But she can nullify immobilization outright 100%, which is not bad if you get all her abilities. Her buddy skill stays the same, boosts heart attack. Her field skill now, though, does reduce the chance of receiving immobilization and jutsu ceiling. Wow, so she just... wow, she just bypasses all of it. Okay, then. Her sync skills, sync with hidden leaf, nullified jutsu ceiling. Wow, so yeah, this Hinata is actually pretty good for that. She can't be touched by jutsu ceiling or immobilization if you bring the correct units, at least. But that's pretty surprising, actually. Alright, so looking at her jutsu, 6 times to 1 skill elemental, 4.5, okay, 11.3, nullifies damage that you receive. Okay, so this must be the one that they changed. Nullifies damage you receive from normal attacks, combination attacks, follow-up attacks, and counters for 5 turns. Jeez, it's like the 5 Kage Hinata I was just talking about yesterday. So I don't know if I'm crazy. I did not pull this Hinata, so like I said, I'm not too up to date on her, but I could have sworn that her first jutsu switched the typing to wisdom. Am I like tripping, or do you guys remember something like that? Because I swear the appeal for both of these units was back in 2019 at the beginning of the year. We were still getting used to type change, and I could have sworn that Hinata switched it to wisdom, which was weird because she was a heart type, and then Sakura changed it to skill. Maybe I'm just tripping, but I swear that was a thing, because if not, then that's kind of a nerf if she can't switch typing no more. But hey, her ult is really good. I mean, she's a 4-8 chakra, and she has no abilities to get her more chakra, but if you do get her ult, that's gonna be pretty good. She can't be touched. That could be good for Ninja Road, especially, and I'm sure they have special effects right now. So yeah, this Hinata is good. I think Sakura is better though. Sakura has better abilities. Yes, Hinata has the immobilization, but like they kind of ruined it by just making it 3 different abilities. I mean, I know she's not like a Blazing Festival or something like that, but it's just too many slots just for one thing. It's not appealing to me. But I love Hinata. She's cool. Sakura-chan, I think she's the better of the two. So if you do jump into these summons, try to pull Sakura or whatever one you want, to be honest. I'm actually tempted to want to summon on these, but I'm out of pearls right now. And on top of that, I'm good. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I mean, I like these units, don't get me wrong, but they're just like extras on the side. I don't really need them. So yeah, that's gonna take care of the Valentine's Day units though. I mean, it is a 3 summon level step summon, so it's not that big of a deal. I was really hoping they were gonna add new characters, because to be honest, the Valentine units have always been something that I actually kind of like, to be honest, because they're like the only event time that we would ever get. We never get anything for Christmas. We never get anything for Halloween. I mean, New Year's obviously, but I mean like a festive kind of one, like Valentine's. I like this. I think it's cool. I am disappointed, like I said, they didn't make anything, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, there we go. So that's the Valentine units. They did get a buff, which is very good, and I'm happy I have Sakura. I'm gonna be happy with that, actually. Maybe next year, if Blazing's even still around, maybe I'll summon on the Valentine banner and I'll pull Hinata or something, but that's way far ahead. But yeah, like I said, that's gonna be it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Actually, I will be uploading a Valentine summon video later. It's not on Blazing, so I'll let you guys think about what that's gonna be, but that should be up a little bit after this. I'm looking forward to that. So that's gonna be the other festivities for Valentine's Day. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Again, if you don't watch that video, then have a happy Valentine's. I hope you stay safe, have some fun, and I'll see you all in the next video.